stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
There was a humility and a respect and a decency about him.
Remembering the fundamental goodness and greatness of somebody like George Bush.
His knowledge, his understanding of the military.
He was a kind and gentle and decent person.
So when I think of President Bush, I think of someone who crossed the aisle.
He was the very best one-term president this country's ever had.
And all weekend, they were making the president into a saint, for heaven's sakes. He was a great man. You can't take that away from him. He was a war hero. You can't take that from him either. But for heaven's sakes, he wasn't a saint. And that's what they're trying to do this weekend. Believe me, I don't want to take anything from this man. Navy at 18 years of age, youngest pilot. Distinguished Navy Cross, Flying Cross. Are you kidding? I don't take anything from this man. But there's a reality, too. He's a politician. You know, this weekend, I kept hearing all the different interviews. They ran old interviews, and he kept saying how he hated the word dynasty. Well, he was a dynasty. His family was a dynasty. His bio was born in Massachusetts. And, of course, his college education was postponed. He enlisted in the Navy at 18, became the youngest pilot in the Navy, where he earned a Distinguished Flying Cross. Came home, graduated from Yale. And then, once he graduated with little money, piled the family and the kids into the used station wagon. Flat tires and all, went to Texas. And entered the oil business, became a billionaire. Wait a minute. Doesn't work like that. It made it sound, his bio, like he's just an ordinary guy. We packed up his station wagon, head out to dusty West Texas, and then went out and got some underwater goggles and some flippers and a shovel, and he swam offshore and he started to dig for oil and he got rich. And he kept saying he hates the word dynasty because he hated that. He wanted to be looked upon as a regular guy. He was no regular guy. Not by any stretch. Are you kidding? He was of great privilege, of great wealth. That's what propelled him. No, he didn't go with some shovel and swim out in the middle of the ocean and start drilling or start digging for oil. He got a $4 million loan from his grandfather. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look at the money that Trump got. Most kids take the money and blow it. Bush didn't. Trump didn't. They created with it. But the way they make this guy sound, it's unbelievable. Never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. Got $4 million from his grandfather. I'm talking about today's money. Now, who was his grandfather? That's the dynasty he doesn't want to talk about. That's what separates him from everybody, separates him from us. Even the wealthiest families in this country. His grandfather owned the Wall Street investment banking firm, G.W. Walker and Company, which became Merrill Lynch. That's right, Merrill Lynch. They merged. That's quite a bit of wealth right there alone. Now, the story about how Bush Sr. became Reagan's vice president is a bunch of nonsense, too. It goes like, okay, Bush sought the Republican nomination for president in 1980. He lost. And it was he lost the primary race to, as you know, to Ronald Reagan. And as a consolidation prize, it sounded like, he won this big consolidation prize and he was offered the vice president. That's not how it happened. That's not what happened. Here's why he was chosen. He was chosen by Reagan because of his money. The Bush dynasty had lots of it. Wall Street money, old money. Not money you work for, but old money. His grandfather, his father. Reagan was no dope. You need money to run campaigns. Now, Bush was a good guy, no question about it. Deserves everything he has. Worked hard, no question about it. But let's get the story straight. Bush would only accept the vice presidency under one condition: that President Reagan would appoint as Treasury Secretary a family member, not a family member, but a close family friend, and their banker, the dynasty's banker. His name was Ronald Reagan. He was CEO of what? Merrill Lynch. That's right, Merrill Lynch. The company, G.W. Walker and Company, merged with Merrill Lynch, that company. And of course, he became the Treasury Secretary. When the stock market crashed in 2008, there was a big decision for Baby Bush. Baby Bush screwed us all. He should have let the market go into a recession, market go into a correction. When economies and markets go into correction, that is good. You're correcting. Like today, our stock market is so overvalued, it's over 100% overvalued, for heaven's sakes. Crazy. Corrections correct that. And a correction takes about 8 months. But when you come out of that correction, everybody's balance sheet's been cleaned up, the government's balance sheet, debt is all cleaned up. And when you come out of a recession, recessions are good. Corrections are terrific. You correct prices of stocks, you bring them back where there should be. And when you come out, your GDP, you're running hot. You'll have a 4 to 5% GDP. You'll be creating 400,000 jobs a month. That never happened. Because what did Baby Bush do? He wasn't concerned about America. He was concerned about the dynasty. He was concerned about the banks for the dynasty. Guess which bank that was? Merrill Lynch. If Bush had just let this country go into a recession, we wouldn't be facing what we're facing today. For 10 years, we've had a phony stock market, a phony economy. This market, we never had a recovery. This market's been always propped up by cheap interest rates, cheap money. There was never a recovery in the economy. The recovery went into the stock market, called quantitative easing, which is nothing more than trickery, for heaven's sakes, and stock buybacks. So what Baby Bush did, he did a terrible thing for this country, and we're going to pay for it again. All that happened is they stalled the crash. And then when Obama came in, it even got worse. They kept going, trying to prop up the stock market. Prop up. Instead of creating an economy, just keep propping up the stock market. But Baby Bush felt obligated to the family dynasty. In the end, he saved Goldman Sachs. Of course he's going to save Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs is what financed the dynasty, along with Merrill. That's how Hank Paulson became Baby Bush Treasury Secretary. Baby Bush, remember, was CEO of Goldman Sachs. He used to be at Merrill with Reagan. More on the dynasty and the making of a saint.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, You have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And as president, I can report to the nation, aggression is defeated, the war is over.
The one thing about George Bush, he hated war, and you couldn't blame him. And it really took a toll on him. He just didn't like war. He hated war. He was in war. I mean, the guy was a hero, no question about it. But he's not ready for sainthood. Nor is his family. These people were a dynasty. These people were privileged. Nothing wrong with that. If anything, he'd be jealous of it. Who wouldn't want that? But don't make them a saint. They have flaws. And the biggest flaw George Sr. had is having George Baby Bush. Boy, did he screw things up for our economy, and we're still paying for it, and we're going into our next crash because of him. If all he did was to take these banks, let them go down, take the parts of those banks, the 8,000 remaining banks, the insurance company could have easily picked up those assets. Easy. We wouldn't even miss these banks. Believe me. The big investment banks have been the best thing for this country, getting rid of those crooks. Wouldn't even bothered us. Somebody would always come in and take their place. These were crooks. But he couldn't do it because that was the basis of the dynasty. Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs. Remember, when Baby Bush became president, he brought on Hank Paulson, the former CEO of Goldman Sachs. Why? Because he was best friends with the CEO of Merrill, Reagan, who, of course, was Treasury Secretary under Ronald Reagan and Bush Sr. And so these connections, it was all connected together. And so it was Goldman Sachs and it was Merrill Lynch who funded the tremendous amount of money they needed for their all the different companies they're involved with. They're involved in just with Blackstone, they're involved with 129 different companies. Their wealth is amazing. But Baby Bush, all he had to do is say, nope, that's it. We're going to let these banks fail. And instead, he propped them up because he decided that his dynasty, his family, was more important to the country, and let's fix these banks. I mean, let's prop them up. They've never been fixed. The economy's never been propped up. Never. Never. Everybody talks about how the economy recovered. What? There's never been a recovery. What recovery? Under Obama? What are you, nuts? There's no recovery under him. He promised to spend $1.1 trillion to repair the roads that are crumbling and the bridges. There's like 69,000 structurally deficient bridges in this nation. Even now, Obama didn't touch any of them. Nothing. Obama kept the stock market from collapsing using artificial low interest rates, quantitative easing, stock buybacks. And then he handed over to Trump a time bomb. And Trump knew if you keep on raising interest rates, the economy would implode, and that's what's happening. The biggest contributor to our GDP is real estate. And when you keep raising those rates, look what happened to real estate. It's collapsing. Collapsing. You know, you keep hearing about the market. You talk about the economy. You talk about remember, more than 50% of our 147 million workers make $30,000 a year. They don't live in the same economy as the wealthy. Their economy, the wealthy, is forward PE, trailing PE, price to sales, price to book, return on assets, return on equity, profit margin. That's their economy. The regular American, the guy on the street, that's not his economy. They live in a personal economy that has to do with wages. They don't have extra money to go out and invest. job security. And they're commuting back and forth to work under these terrible bridges and terrible roads. Cost of housing is skyrocketing because of these interest rates they wanted to keep propping up. Healthcare, drugs, education, home insurance, killer. And without capital investment, the companies are keeping all the money. They're not taking any of the money, plowing it back in to their companies for modern technology, modern machinery to increase productivity, which increases wages, which increases standard of living. There's no growth. There's no standard of living improvement. As a result, we are being threatened with the biggest crash ever, and nobody wants to pay attention to it. The market this morning goes up 500 points. Everybody, see, I told you, it's all over. No, it's not. What's it up now? 273 points. I mean, they keep telling us how we're this great country, the best country, the country that has the greatest economy ever. Well, how can you buy into that when you got 69,000 bridges that are falling down, roads falling apart? We're number 7 in literacy, 27th in math, 22 in science. We're number 49 in life expectancy, 107 in infant mortality. We're 4th in the labor force, and we rank 4th in exports. We rank 3 in medium household income. The only thing we're number 1 in is the people that are in jail. We're number 1 for the amount of people that this country puts in jail. We're number 2 of the adults who believe in God. We're number 3. We lead in defense spending. That's it. So how can you say we are the greatest country ever? This is the greatest economy ever. It's all a bunch of nonsense. We don't have a free market anymore. And that's why it's so important. When there's no more a free market, you got to take advantage of it. And you got to create wealth. And I'll tell you how when we get back. Here on Phil's Gang, 28 past the hour.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
At PhilsGang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Phil's Gang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with PhilsGang.com. Don't hesitate, learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to PhilsGang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at PhilsGang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, PhilsGang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. PhilsGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. PhilsGang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with PhilsGang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to PhilsGang.com. Now, here's Phil.
I guess I got to ask you, but whether you favor a weak dollar again at this point.
Say no comment on the dollar, but thank you.
He doesn't want to comment on a dollar. You want to know why he doesn't want to comment on a dollar? Because a strong dollar, which he's been doing, trying to keep the dollar going up by raising rates, the dollar goes up. A strong dollar means a strong economy. And he's been using that strong dollar to dupe us, to make us think there really is a strong economy. Again, pointing to the stock market. But that's not working anymore because the stock market isn't so strong anymore. They're doing anything and everything they can to try to push this market back up. Even today, using that silly, and they do it all the time. Every time they want to get a 300, 400, 500-point move, they say, oh, the China and the United States war is over. The tariff war is over. And we always get a rally, and then we give it back. And that's what's happening right now. You just can't, I mean, what good does that do? I told my gang members on Friday, here's what I said to them. No, it was, it was Friday. Friday I told them, I said, look, when they go have that meeting over the weekend, I said, in Europe, I said, we're either going to open up down 500 points, 300 to 500 points, or going to open up 300 to 500 points. Let's take our profits. We'll leave some scouts on. That means small shares. Just keep the position open. So this morning we came in, and guess what? Bang. This morning at 4:30, I looked, 4 o'clock, I looked, and there it was. We were about 550 points. Matter of fact, it was almost, at one time I think it hit 600 points pre-market. How silly. What? Just because they said they're going to put off discussions for 9 days, see, Wall Street will use anything to push the market higher. And people are going to get hurt. I told my gang, if you have a significant amount of shares on any stocks, now on Friday I said, let's take some profits. We work too hard for our money. A lot of our profits we already had, like, for example, TJX. We had a 9% profit in TJX. Target, we had 13% profit. Why risk those? Makes no sense. Let's go to our stock corner.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
The MaxVest 1000, my MV2 I call it, my color-coded technology, which tells us when to buy, when to sell, works. It works. You don't have to worry about all these different things that they, every day people think, well, I need a stockbroker. I got to have a stockbroker. I don't know all this stuff. I don't know about PE ratios. I have no clue. Price to book, price to sales, free cash flow. You don't need to know any of that. All you need to know is the money from the big institutions going into the stock, or they're pulling the money out of the stock. That's what makes stocks go up and down. No more is there a free stock market. There's no free market. It's been engineered. It's interfered. We lost that under Baby Bush when he wanted to protect the dynasty. He wanted to protect the funding of the dynasty, which was Merrill Lynch, the great-grandfather's bank, or he merged his bank into it. Goldman Sachs, part of the families, they do all the funding for the family. So he decided, let's take care of everybody except the people. Baby Bush. Crazy. So the best thing, if you want to create wealth, especially for retirement, for God's sake, do you know you got to have what kind of money you need to retire today? You need 80% of your current income. 80%. To live the same lifestyle you're accustomed to now. What I can't stand is people go to their planners, and the first thing the planner tells you, well, you got to cut down to one car. You can't have two cars. You can't go out Saturday and Sunday more for dinner. You got to cut it back to once a month. You worked your whole life to go to a planner, and some planner sits there who's been planning for you, telling you to cut back. What are you, nuts? He didn't take your money and he didn't grow it. He grew it for himself. Especially if he puts you into an annuity. Never go into an annuity. Anybody puts you in an annuity should go to jail. But retirement is a crisis. Obama started that crisis. I'm telling you, when Trump had no idea what he was getting into. And then he brings in, oh my God, Larry Kudlow. You couldn't bring the worst person in. You're just awful, awful. So you need 80% of your current income. When you, at the average, let's say you're making about $65,000, $75,000 a year combined income with your wife. To retire, you need $1.5 million when you retire at age 67. How many people have that? Now, I'm talking about you got to be putting money away where you're making at least a 7% return. That's what you need, minimum. And people aren't making that. They're not making no 7% return. You're better off just taking your money instead of being in a 401k. People don't understand what 401ks. You will never, never retire with a 401k. Because there's cycles of crashes, because that's how the stock market works. We're not a free market anymore. The 1 percentile, the 1/100th of a percent, that group whose net worth is $13 billion. $13 billion each. These people make $27 million a year. They are the bubble creators. They are the bubble creators. Ever since they outsourced wages, outsourced jobs, if they just sat back and did nothing, the whole economy collapsed. So what did they do? They created a fake economy of bubbles. credit. They'd give everybody free credit, easy credit, access to credit like George Bush did during his year. Anybody could buy a house. You mean to tell me that nobody sat down at a meeting at the White House with Baby Bush and say, this doesn't make any sense? You're letting people pick their own payments? You're telling people their payment is going to be $1,800 a month? Let's reduce the beginning of the payment to $200 a month? And then at the end of 5 years, we'll readjust it? Are you nuts? That's not going to work. They're never going to get that income to readjust it. What happened? It never happened. The thing blew up. They didn't care. The 1 percentile, their job is to create bubbles. And to create bubbles, you need unemployment and you need low income. And that's what everybody ends up with at the top of the bubble when you're debt up to your neck. Like right now, we never had so much debt. We got more debt now than we had in the crash of 2008. We have a $13 trillion household debt. We got $4 trillion revolving debt, which means your credit cards, your auto loans, your student loans. We never had debt like this. At some point, they just can't buy anymore. And this is what they do. They know this. They know this on purpose. They give you credit to buy a car. They give you enough credit to get student loans. They give you all kinds of credit, easy credit, like Bush did with housing. At some point, you got to pay it back. Under Bush, they had to pay it back. And when they tried to pay it back, they couldn't. They had to make a decision. Do I pay my house payment or do I pay my gasoline in my car so I can get to work? And people chose to pay for their gasoline, not the car payment, not the house payment. And it crashed. This is now the third crash we're going into. I've given you that warning. Today, now people think, oh, the stock market went up this morning 500 points. Now it's up 288 points. Oh, this is all over. I don't have to worry about it anymore. You better worry about it. If you're 20 years old, you better put aside $380 per month. If you're 30, you better start putting aside every month $780. If you're 40, you better put a month $1,678 every month. You're 50, you got to put up $4,000 every month so that you can retire, so that you can have your $1 million. But see, the young at age 20, they think they're going to live forever. All they need is a beer and some cocktails and a fishing hook, and they're fine. And a pit bull tied to their bumper on Friday night, and they're happy. You're never going to talk a 20-year-old into how fast life goes by. You got to have this kind of it. And the longer you wait, at 20, it's $380 you got to put away every month religiously. At 50, you got to have $4,000. So start with me today. Forget the 401k. Just start with the spiders, the simple spiders. The spiders always beat any 401k because the 401k fees are a killer. And I'll talk more about this when I get back. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call now, $39.95, for God's sakes.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, You have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, $39.95. Try it for 1 month. Follow me with my MV color-coded technology chart. You don't have to do a thing. I give you an alert when to buy, when to add to your position, when to sell, when to run like hell. Just try it, $39.95. You're going to do much better than you ever could do with your 401k. Now, example, we have, I gave you today in my stock corner, a report on a couple of the stocks that we've done very well with. TJX, we shorted it. We got a 9% return on it. Target, we shorted it. We got a 13%. See, they'll never short stocks for you in your 401k. They're not allowed to. You just got to sit there and take a pounding and take a pounding. And that's what people have been doing, taking poundings in their 401k every time a market has a big correction. Now, here's a couple stocks that we're working on. I want to invite you to participate with me. 877-600-GANG, they're waiting for your call. It's $39.95. Just try it for 1 month. And if you make money, please donate some of that money to St. Jude. It's up to you how much. Texas Instrument is setting up beautifully. Texas Instrument setting up beautifully. Wells Fargo Bank is another one that's setting up beautifully. I mean, and we had another one, Caterpillar. Caterpillar couldn't be setting up any better. Any better. But if you just take one of these and follow me, it doesn't matter which one. I will every day. I'll start tomorrow working on Texas Instruments, Wells Fargo, UPS, and Harley-Davidson. There's 4 of them. So they're on sale. Texas Instrument is down 32%. Texas Instrument going out of business, down 32%. And I have it on my chart right here because we're watching like a hawk. And I will instruct, this setting up perfect. So if you become a gang member tonight, and then tomorrow I'll give an instruction on Texas Instrument when to buy it. And then when we buy it, we're going to tell you, look, we're going to put in a stop. So the most you can lose is 2 to 3% to gain 10% or more. Lose 2 to 3% to gain 10% or more. And it's totally controlled. You haven't got to do a thing. You haven't got to think. The alerts are right there in front of you. We have a team, your coaches. If you get confused, you don't know quite what to do, you just call or email one of our coaches. That's all. Go to our support. It works. We got to raise money for St. Jude. The way we raise money for St. Jude, I've been doing this for 20 years, is reaching out to you and you reach back. It works. So let's think about it. You want to buy stocks that are on sale. Texas Instruments down 32%, and you don't want to try for 1 month. Just 1 month. Invest in yourself $39.95. Try for 1 month. My color-coded chart that always tells you when to get in and when to get out. And that's the most important thing. You will not get that from your 401k. Wells Fargo, another great setup. Wells Fargo, beautiful setup. Setting up perfectly right now. Perfectly. So that's another one. When I tell you to buy, you buy. Then I'm going to tell you, okay, put your stop in. If you don't know how to do that, we'll do it for you. We'll show you how to do it. We'll show you how to do it. Then we'll say, okay, add on some more shares, or don't add on shares. Right? Or we made some profit, run like hell. This is what you need. Look, Congress, I don't care if they're they said, let's get rid of the Republicans, let's put the Democrats in, let's put the socialists in. You think the Democrats are going to help you anymore? You got to help yourself. We had 4% GDP quarters, and none of that money trickled down to the hard-working man on the street. They didn't get anything out, just like they didn't get their $4,000 every family. Remember, every household was promised $4,000. That didn't happen. Thank you, Larry Kudlow. And these 4% GDP quarters, you think you got some of it? You got nothing. You got nothing. Your wages are stagnant. In fact, your wages are worse than stagnant. They were higher 40 years ago, adjusted for inflation. Congress, your Democrats, as well as your Republicans, they're both no good. They refuse to raise the minimum wage, which has been stuck at $7.25. Congress repealed a rule that increased the number of workers entitled to overtime. These are your Democrats and your Republicans. Why? Because they're owned by the 1 percentile. They're owned by the people who own the monopolies, who own the companies, who their biggest cost is labor. And the more wealthy they get from a stock market where there's quantitative easing, where there's stock buybacks, where it's artificially pumped up, they become enormously wealthy, and they control Congress and they control the legislation. They control the legislation, the company CEOs, to make sure minimum wage was not hiked. Unbelievable. But can you imagine? They even made sure that you would not get overtime. They made sure that they screwed you with that too. Then what do they turn around? We all know that the prescription drugs, healthcare is killing people. When they bring their home check, and most people their check home, and most people are working paycheck for paycheck, they know that. Congress knows that, but they're owned. They're owned by the 1%. Worse, they're owned by the 1/100%. And what did they do? They make a deal with the big pharmaceutical companies like CVS. They let them merge so they could raise their prices even more on the drugs most used by seniors. Thank you, George Bush. That goes all the way back to George Baby Bush. Look, Senior Bush, I love the guy. I think he's terrific. But let's not make him a saint. Come on. Come on. Remember, this guy was involved with a lot of the money that was involved with selling weapons overseas legally to the military. He's involved with Blackstone. He's a very big investor in Blackstone, and he's invested in about 129 companies, and a lot of it, Blackstone is one of the biggest gun runners in the world. Look, great guy, I understand that. But let's deal with reality here. Trump is the only one, okay, who's trying to get something done. But he's got dopes around him like Larry Kudlow, who only care about Wall Street. He listens to them. But I just can't believe people will sit there with their 401k and think they're going to be okay. How are you going to be okay with your 401k? It's impossible to be okay. The fees alone will kill you. The economy since 2008, it's never had a recovery. It's been propped up, I keep telling you that, through continuous injections of printing of this money or borrowed money. They put rates so low. That's called QE. What is QE? It's a confidence game. It's to build confidence in you. You don't get anything out of it, but you see the stock market going, oh, I must be okay. I'm going to keep spending more than my income. They tell me that's okay. And these stock buybacks is going to blow up this whole stock market. It's going to be worse than 1929 because they're a tool used to inflate earnings and stock prices. It's nothing but accounting trickery where the CEO, he gets enriched. The largest shareholder like Buffett, he gets enriched. While wages, since 2006, adjusted for inflation, have dropped 15%. While personal debt has gone up 35%. What are you, nuts? Look, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. We got Texas Instrument that is on sale, dropped 9%. 9%. Why don't you just follow me with Texas Instrument? Here, follow me with UPS. How about HOG, Harley Davidson? Why don't you do Texas Instrument and do Harley Davidson? 18% discount on Harley Davidson. I mean, 877-600-GANG, this is what you have to do. And then you're going to learn the best place to put your money long term. Join my gang. Stay with the MV2 color-coded chart and just stay with spiders. The spiders, 500 best companies in the world. And when it's green, you buy. When it's red, you sell short. That's simple. Just try it for a month. It works. You can't trust Congress. You can't trust Wall Street. These cockroaches on Wall Street. Are you nuts? Join my gang. Become a member. Join all the members we have in this country and outside this country. Try it. 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I ask you, reach back to St. Jude's, please.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to